This guy has been and always will be a cheater in my eyes. Today's video, we're going to be talking about Mr. Pixel. Mr. Pixel is a French streamer. This guy used to stream Warzone on a regular basis, and in October 2020 I decided to look into this guy's gameplay. Something didn't seem right. Something wasn't natural. The aim from this guy was so unnatural. It was jittering and locking and snapping all over the place. There was nothing about this guy's gameplay that was legit. Mr. Pixel seemed to be one of the most blatant cheaters I had ever seen at that point in time. But many people in the comment section of the video we put out claimed him to be legit. They couldn't see how this was cheats in use. Many people claiming that they could do this themselves. I'm sure you could for $30 a month. But Mr. Pixel maintained his innocence. He was so adamant that he wasn't cheating, and it went on for months. We made this video and other people on YouTube were making videos similar. Mr. Pixel seemed suspicious, but people didn't want to believe it. And this was around a time where people didn't really understand what cheats looked like or what capabilities they had, which was a shock to the system for me because I found this to be blatantly obvious, painfully obvious in fact. But then the time came.
Oh shit, here we go again.
May 2021. I put out multiple clips of this guy showcasing how his aim was snapping and locking in manners it shouldn't do based on built-in mechanics from Call of Duty Warzone. But again, throughout the video, many people still didn't want to believe it until a certain point where we had a clip of Mr. Pixel accidentally showing his cheat menu. Mr. Pixel, who was streaming to over 100,000 followers on Facebook Gaming, felt like he was out in the clear. People had accused him, but his fans were defending him. What has he got to lose? Well, the only way he would get fully exposed to his followers and his community is if he slipped up himself. And again, in May 2021, that's exactly what he did. He's loaded into the game, he's in the plane about to drop into Verdansk, and he accidentally pressed the wrong button on his keyboard. He showed the cheat menu, and it wasn't exactly the high-end cheats that people would expect for somebody rocking over 100,000 followers. No, this guy was using probably one of the cheapest providers that existed. Engine owning, that's right, for $30 a month you can get yourself banned too.
No way!
But it didn't take Mr. Pixel getting banned for his community to see the liar and cheat he was. He exposed himself. After multiple videos going out showcasing his gameplay and how suspicious and unnatural it was, he exposed his own cheat menu live on stream. This forced his hand, very similar to a guy we spoke about in the past by the name of Mr. Golds. Mr. Golds was so arrogant in his stream where he was being accused of cheating and his arrogance just shone through. I'm just good, I'm just better. You guys wish you could be like me.
I mean, just because I have a good recoil, I'm good at the game. Is it the first time you see someone good at the game? Now I'm talking with you guys because you really, I play and I look at the chat and I be like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, guys? Have you ever seen anyone playing like me? It's like seriously.
All the while he was saying this with a cheat menu popped up on his stream too. And this is why we always refer back to Mr. Golds when we talk about people showing their cheat menu accidentally, because Mr. Golds was probably the first person to ever do it. Let's skip back now to Mr. Pixel. Mr. Pixel done and Mr. Golds essentially. Mr. Pixel showing his cheat menu live on stream, again, like we've said, forced his hand. He had to apologise to his community. How long had this been going on for? How many times had he been using this whilst maintaining his arrogance and claiming to be great at the game? Mr. Pixel put out a video apologising.
Ça fait un moment en fait que vous m'insultez, c'est bon. Stop, moi au bout d'un moment ça me saoule.
And that pretty much seemed to be the end of Mr. Pixel. Nobody heard anything from him for at least a couple of months, maybe half a year. Then he resurfaced under a different name, a different brand. Maybe this was his attempt at coming back and being legit. He arrived back, but not on the same platform. He was no longer streaming to Facebook Gaming. He was moved over to the purple platform, Twitch TV, under a new name. The new name was Equivoc, but no matter what name he chose, his face would always be his face. This isn't Face Off.
I'd like to take his face off.
So whilst Mr. Pixel had done his return under the name Ekivok, he was trying to stream multiple different games. He wasn't just trying to concentrate on the game where he had to cheat originally. Well, that would be silly, wouldn't it? Because he's probably not good enough to stream that game on a daily basis. That's probably why he needed cheats in the first place. But Ekivok was short-lived. The name, the brand, it didn't really seem to hit. Mr. Pixel had gone from streaming to over 100,000 people to then having to start fresh under a new name. It wasn't really sitting well. So what does he go and do? He's rebranded again. More recently, in fact, he's decided to operate under the name Pixel again. And he's operating now on Twitch TV as Tonton Pixel. This is the guy who was a cheater and a liar. He lied to his community. He tried to rebrand, it didn't really sit right, it didn't really work out. He's rebranded again back to Pixel, so surely the French community are aware of who he is and what he's done. And with a history of cheating in Call of Duty Warzone, and him putting out a public apology, and with there being video proof of him popping his cheat menu up on stream, you would expect any streaming platform to disassociate with them. But not in this case, no. Mr. Pixel, the known cheater, the known liar who couldn't make it under a different brand whilst playing legit, has rebranded back to Pixel. And he's now being partnered on Twitch TV. That's right, he's got the purple tick next to his name under Tonton Pixel. This guy has been and always will be a cheater in my eyes. And I'm sure that many others feel the same way. The amount of people he was lying to whilst cheating in the first year of his Warzone career, well, I'm sure they all feel the same way. Why on earth has he now been partnered with Twitch TV? Is this the type of behaviour you will see from these platforms? It looks like the platforms don't really care if the streamers are cheating as long as they're bringing in numbers. Well, that's how it looks here. And this definitely says more about the platforms that allow it than the streamers who do it. But essentially it comes down to one thing. You, the viewer. Do you trust the streamer you watch on a daily basis? Or are they just another Mr. Pixel? We've got plenty more coming, guys. Make sure you stay tuned. Hit the sub button, notification bell on. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. And if you want to further support, you can hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. And guys, until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!